Alright, so today we're comparing two 650 classes. If you're looking for a first bike or an adventure bike, these have probably crossed your Facebook feed. We have the KLR. Everybody loves these bikes. They're very cheap, affordable. People say they're EMP proof, sure. But it's basically a dirt bike, like very basic features. You sell for about $2,500 to $3,500. I'm here in the Pacific Northwest, and that's what they're going for. Maybe they're more where you're at, maybe they're less, I don't know. But this is a carbureted bike. This is from 2009, and it has a carburetor like the lawnmower that you use has. They get unstable when you go fast. They don't get that great of gas mileage. You have to flip a little fuel selector down there. If you run out of gas in your main tank, there's a little bit of reserve. Kind of dinosaur technology, but some people like that. Over here, we have a gentleman's bike. This bike holds the record for going from Alaska to Argentina. It held the record via motorcycle on this little tiny 650. It was even an older one. It was a 2005, I believe, or the earlier generation. I've had about 5 of these bikes. I've ridden this bike from Idaho to Utah in traffic, 85 miles an hour the whole way. Felt super stable. You just ride a wide open throttle if you're on the interstate. You get heated grips, 2 different settings for heated grips. You get ABS on this bike. You can get fuel injection versus this bike you're over here freaking playing with your choke trying to get it going on a cold morning. BMW's engine revs so much better. This is like riding a tractor. This is like riding a detuned dirt bike. Like it can wheelie, you can wheelie these too if you're good. I'm not that good at wheeling. These have a lot more down and torque. These make a lot more power. They're a lot more fun to ride in my opinion, and they're a lot more balanced in the corners. So some food for thought. We're gonna walk through both of these bikes, some features that this one has, some features that this little BMW has, and at the end I'll give you my opinion. All right, so this is a 2008 Kawasaki KLR650. And everybody loves these, but I personally don't. We're gonna dive into it a little bit. The main issue with this is this right here. You have to choke it to get it going in the cold. I live in Idaho where it gets pretty cold, and it's pretty insane. The second thing is this engine is basically like riding a lawnmower. It's nothing to write home about. It's not crazy fast. Not a fan. The third thing is having to manage this. You're on reserve off on your fuel tank. That's very dirt bike, which I understand, but many other bikes in this category, you don't have to do that. The clutches on these have always felt terrible. These bikes wobble pretty intensely at like 75. They'll just start shaking. When you look it up, you're like, what's wrong with my KLR? Is it the tires? Is it the rotor? Is it the forks? Is it the rear? Is it unbalanced? And everybody's like, no, that's just what they do. So that's what they do. This bike, once again, is still carbureted. You know, I don't hate it, don't love it, whatever. They are very simple, and they supposedly run for a very long time. This one has 34,000 miles, basically 37,000 miles. It fires right up most of the time. You know, it's a 70-degree day. So I'll show you the startup procedure. Just gotta choke it right here, which it's 2008. When you hit this, say a prayer to the carburetor gods. Get warm before you can drop it all the way, if not at the top. See, it's not warm, so it's not happening. Some revs. These engines, man, it's like a lawnmower. It just, like, it gets up there, but it doesn't do it very gracefully. But anyways, that's the KLR. Right, so this is a lot more bang for your buck, in my opinion. This is a BMW F650 GS 2012. It's a Serato edition. It's a little hammered. It's been to New York, but This is the condition that you can pick these things up in. And you can see here, very simple, very clean, very similar to the KLR, but you get cool features like heated grips in 2 positions, LED display. Where's the choke? Oh wait, this doesn't have choke. This has something called ABS that you can turn on and off very simply. It has a pass high beam, which is very neat. It does not have a fuel valve that you have to turn on and off, and your gas tank is right here. You sit on top of it. So, same price, way better bike. These things are dead reliable, and this bike can hang all day between these numbers, and it feels stable, and you're planted. That bike, you would literally fish the whole time. And let me show you how easy this one is to fire up. Fuel injection. So if it's my own $3,000-ish, if you find a good deal on a KLR, I'd take it. This is my second one. I absolutely hate riding KLRs. If you've ridden one, you'll understand. Like, it's just so underwhelming. It's not a fun bike. You hit 70 on this and it's wobbling. You feel like, what's wrong? Don't know what's going on. That's just how they are. I'm trying to sell this bike as soon as possible. Nobody else wants to buy it. It's $2,400. If any of you guys want to buy it, cool. It's a clean bike. Please take it out of my life. The 650, these things are like just light years ahead in technology and comfort and easeability. Having fuel injection, how robust these engines are. I had one with 50,000 miles, no issues at all. I bought it for $1,200 because I was like, oh, that's high miles. Rode it all summer, drove all over Idaho, drove it wherever I wanted. I could take it on-road, off-road, hit a lot of forest service roads. Awesome bike. It was a Dakar edition, and sold it to the next guy. Guarantee it's still running. Because BMW bikes are amazingly reliable. BMW cars are not. Not everybody knows that. So if it's my hard-earned few COVID stimulus checks that you still have in your bank account, I'm going with this bike all day long. And I think if you've never ridden one, you'll be very pleased if you're able to straddle one of these. That's it, guys. Thank you so much.